goal for this video is to rearrange formulas to solve for a particular term. The learning objective is to rearrange formulas to solve for a particular term. You need to know what is a term, what is a formula, and how to rearrange formulas to isolate a particular term, and what are inverse operations. You need to understand that formulas can be rearranged to isolate a particular term. You should be able to rearrange formulas to isolate a particular term. What is a term? A term is either a single number, a single variable, or a combination of both which forms an algebraic expression or equation. Terms are separated by addition or subtraction signs. What is a formula? A formula is a type of equation which shows the relationship between various variables. There are many formulas that are used to calculate various numbers or amounts. Some such formulas include the simple interest formula PRT divided by 100 or the volume formula H times W times L. Inverse operations. An inverse operation reverses the effect of another operation. Inverse operations include addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, and squares and square roots. For example, if we were to add 3 to 7, we would get 10. If we subtracted 3 from 10, we would get back to 7. This proves that addition and subtraction are inverse operations. The same rule applies to multiplication and division as well as squares and square roots. Subject. The subject of an equation is the variable that is isolated from the other variables. It is a variable we generally want to solve for. To rearrange a formula means to change the subject of the formula. Let's go through some example questions to get a better understanding of the topic. The first question says, rearrange the formula I is equal to PRT divided by 100 so that R becomes the subject. First of all, to rearrange the formula that R becomes the subject, we need to get rid of the divided by 100. Therefore, we need to use the inverse operation of multiplication and multiply both sides by 100. Therefore, we get 100I is equal to PRT. Since there is a multiplication between the P, R, and T, we can use division, the inverse operation of multiplication, and get rid of the P and T by dividing it on both sides. Therefore, we get 100I divided by PT is equal to R. In question 2, we need to rearrange the formula E is equal to MC squared so that C becomes the subject. First of all, we need to get rid of the M, and therefore we divide it on both sides to get E divided by M is equal to C squared. Now we need to use the inverse operation of squaring, which is square rooting, and square root both sides to get rid of the C squared, and therefore we get square root of E divided by M is equal to C. The third question says, rearrange the formula V is equal to U plus AT so that A becomes a subject. We need to subtract U from both sides, and we get V minus U is equal to AT. And since there's a multiplication between the A and T, we divide the T by both sides, and we get V minus U divided by T is equal to A. Make sure to complete more questions and worksheets based on this goal to get a better understanding of the topic. Thanks for viewing.